Thursday night baseball on the show as we join you from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jake Junis will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you
now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Just underway here in Kansas City. To short. To his right, Pruitt. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. Twins nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. A bouncer to the left side. To his left, Duffy. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Twins are set. At the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First offering on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Now in the box, Jorge Bonifacio. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Duffy over at second. Pruitt at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Hey, one time right now.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Kepler's on his horse. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Now to the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Hey, see you rip it up there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
Dero, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Jorge Bonifacio is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, let it rip here.
One ball and 2 strikes to count.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Come on, big dog, get the kick.
Come on.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They lead it 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just
1-1-1.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there. Here's Jonathan Scope now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jonathan Scope.
Grounded to short. Pruitt is up with it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Mad Dog Pruitt. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. Gonna be a tough play. And that's the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time if they get it.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Kansas City came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Kevin McCarthy earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Austin Bryce records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City.
Friday night baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's.
That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take the base.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Valido has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle inning. With no score, you'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Digging in, Mad Dog Pruitt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the corner and slicing foul. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So nothing happened. Into the box, Eddie Rosario. He drew a walk his first time up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's out number 2. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic?
Coming to the plate now Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this will be fouled away.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Comes set and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Here's Tyler Austin now. No hits to this point.
The first base
hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Austin.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? They get the force at the plate. On to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping up to the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Rosario is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Minnesota Twins put up 4.
A coach draws a player's attention to an area of possible development.
From the place affectionately known, William Key, the Korean lefty, will be the starter. Digging in now, Mad Dog Pruitt, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Pruitt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going.
Striding into the box, Jonathan Scope. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the he or his club have been hoping for. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack.
Striding in, Jonathan Scope, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that
trying to pick things up where he left off. Mad Dog Pruitt. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Comes set, the 0-1. Line drive to left. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair as they're unable to add to their two. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Right fielder, Max Kepler.
Two down, two down.
Grounded back up the middle. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Stepping into the box, William Astudillo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
64.
Round toward the left. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next.
Polanco.
The 1-2. The first. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So they avoid what could have been a So a big moment here, and standing in, Mad Dog Pruitt. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
we're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Here it comes on 0-2. Slow little grounder left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. At the plate, Max Kepler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Kepler.
The 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop to second for 1. Relay to first in time. Digging in now for Kansas City. Mad Dog Pruitt, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Has a look now to pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Hey, drive him in for us. Let's go. We need you.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Kansas. Now batting, Tyler Austin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Toward short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Trevor Hildenberger comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Changeup called strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Smoke toward third. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Digging in to try it again, Oren Pulido. He flew out in his last at bat.
Oren Pulido.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker runs outside to start the at bat. 1-0. One out, nobody on.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
The 1-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Hildenberger, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 22nd round during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now. Now at the plate, Josh Watson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Watson.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing here and a little looper. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
4-2 the final score today. The Twins took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Fernando Romero gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. William Key was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Trevor Hildenberger closes the door for the save, his 10th. So that just about does. Afternoon baseball. Jim Gage, a South Dakota native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, D-Roll. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They dropped game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing I'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Throw over to first, and the runner back.
You have a rip right up there now, huh?
First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. Scored the second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Rosario.
Hit on the ground out to short. Pruitt comes up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these 2 teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Stepping up now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
The 0-2 delivery. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning.
Hey, no out, pal.
The 2-1 home. Hit up short. Pruitt has it, and he'll go to second here. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. In now, Eddie Rosario. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Well, right back at him, and it hit him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign.
Play ball. He's straight. He's out.
So striding in, C.J. Cron, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 0-1 pitch on its way. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is anything on the ground. The way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
I go.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Buxton now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. On the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Twins leave the... Digging in the switch hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Get your pitch, huh?
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Come on,
ready for another shot now. Mad Dog Pruitt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Moving under it, Cave. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run and score. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Minnesota Twins took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins.
Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside. Kyle Wright, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA.
Digging in, Jose Martinez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Hit middle. Reined in. The throw to Defoe. On to first, a double play. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Enciarte plays with. He's hitting over 330 on the season. And when you think about that, that's basically 1 hit every 3rd at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
Coming to the plate now, Johan Camargo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Camargo.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Comes set. The 0-1.
Two.
Hard on the ground is short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Acuna rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 26 for him on the season. Man, with it, the Royals are back to even at 1 apiece. So coming to the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Another one sent foul. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies picks it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Wright. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gate
1-1
right away, but whatever was...
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out. So striding forward now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's a 5-3 game now. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of the...
Digging in and looking for more. Mad Dog Pruitt comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone! Mad Dog Pruitt has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
The left fielder, Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. But right at the shortstop for the second out. Ready for another chance? Jorge Bonifacio. He doubled his last time through.
Jorge Bonifacio.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
Here's the pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
2 out, nobody on. Look out, 2-0 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
2-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Come on, baby, square it up.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
KC down to their final strike in this one. Ground ball foul down the left side. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Popped him up. Freeman over to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. The Braves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Kyle Wright earned his 5th win of the year.